What's up, guys? Max is New York Jets here, and welcome back to our post-game recap show, Jets vs. Bills game. So the Jets lost a very embarrassing game today to the Buffalo Bills, 35-8. So this is the game recap, and then we do a little Aaron Glenn press conference. So the Jets lost an embarrassing game. So first quarter, 8:17 left in first quarter. Mitch Trubisky threw a touchdown pass to Dawson Knox. Josh Allen played one snap, and then Mitch Trubisky started the rest of the game. So first half, 8:17 the first quarter. Mitch Trubisky pass a touchdown to Dawson Knox, 7-0 Bills. And then the second quarter, Todd Johnson rushed in the end zone for 6-yard touchdown, 14-0 Bills. And then Mitch Trubisky passes complete to Ray Davis for a touchdown, 21-0 Bills, right before the half. And then third quarter, 29-0. Mitch Trubisky passes a touchdown to Gabe Davis for 2 yards. 2-point conversion attempts. Mitch Trubisky passes complete Keon Coleman for a two-point conversion. And then Mitch Trubisky in the fourth quarter, Mitch Trubisky passed short for Ty Johnson for 6-yard touchdown. And then in the end, Brady Cook passed for a touchdown to Andrew Beck. So the Jets lost a very embarrassing game, 8-35. Before we get some callers on the show, we're gonna get a call in. We're gonna get some callers on the show. Let's see how many Max Maniacs we're gonna get today. Before we get some callers, we're gonna review the press conference of Mr. Accountability, Aaron Glenn, and how incompetent and clueless he is. See how incompetent and clueless he is.
Injuries from this game, Quincy with his hand, which you guys all know that, and then Kane had a hamstring. Obviously, man, the game was disappointing. And the only thing that I can think about is moving on to next year and taking this whole season. And I'll let the players down. I let the organization down, and that burns me. It really does. This was not expected of where we are this season, and I understand that. And then Kane had a hamstring.
What's up? How you doing, Addy?
Obviously, man, the
What's
game
up,
was
Bobby Midnight? How you doing?
And the only thing that I can think about is moving on to next year and taking this whole season, and I'll let the players down.
Finally, he took some accountability for what happened this season. You should have taken accountability earlier. That's what I think you should have done. It's too late, Aaron Glenn. You might be fired tomorrow. Let's see. You lost us as a fan base. Like, if you weren't a current player in the 90s, if you were like a DB for the Broncos, for example, everyone would be out of you already. There's still 40% of people that like you. If you weren't a former DB, we would have called your head a lot sooner. That's our thoughts on it.
I let the organization down, and that burns me. It really does. This was not expected of where we are this season, and I understand that. But here's what I do know. I know the reason why I came here, and I am not going to waver from my beliefs on what I think wins games in this league. And I am very confident in myself. I'm very confident in this organization. I'm very confident in our owner. I'm very confident in Matheuisch. And we're going to work our ass off to get this shit exactly where it needs to be. And I do know that. But I'll tell you this season's on me. It's on me. And I get that. But I'll tell you this.
Thank God you took accountability. I agree with you. It's all on you, Aaron Glenn. But too late. Too late to take this accountability. Because honestly, Woody Johnson might be firing you tomorrow. Any competent owner would fire. Maybe not Woody Johnson because he's probably going to get his daily hug from Woody Johnson every day, honestly.
Is we're going to work our ass off, right, starting tomorrow to make sure we get this shit right. I do know that. Any questions?
What do you feel like you could have done differently this season?
Well, there's a number of things, and I will have a whole self-reflection starting tomorrow, and I would take a good week on really identifying each and every one of those things. Obviously, we didn't do enough to win games, and that's what it really comes down to. I can nitpick and I can talk about a lot of different things, but at the end of the day, we didn't do enough to win enough games.
AG, how do you not, with the way things could go, and you talk about confident you are, obviously, how do you not have that confidence shaken a little bit by the way things have gone, particularly the last 5 weeks?
Yeah. I think you guys know my history. I've been there and I've done that. So that's why my confidence is not shaking. And I can go all the way back from my time in Cleveland to New Orleans to Detroit. I've been there and done that. And listen, I understand what everybody on the outside is saying. And I'm going to take all those arrows, and that's okay, right? Because I do know this. It's going to turn. It's going to turn. I'm very confident in that. So.
Really? You think it's going to turn around, Aaron Glenn? It's not going to turn around with you as a coach, that's for sure. Yeah, it might turn around, but you're not going to be the coach for this turnaround, honestly. You're confident in that. I mean, hopefully if you stay on, I would love to be proven wrong. Love to be proven wrong. Eat my words up and say, oh, I'm wrong about you, Well, you become this great coach. But really, right now, I do not have confidence in Aaron Glenn turn it around.
I look forward to getting back. I look forward to starting this off season. I look forward to sitting down with Mooj. I look forward to sitting down with Woody and putting our heads together and talking about how we're going to get this thing turned in the right direction.
What do you think those conversations are going to be like between you and Alfredo?
Very positive conversations. I do that. And I'm talking about on the go for it.
You know why it's going to be positive? Because Woody Johnson hugs you every day. That's why it's going to be positive, Aaron Glenn. What do you do all day, honestly, Aaron Glenn? What are you be doing? You don't coach defense. Our defense is shit. You don't coach the offense. Our offense is horrible. Like, what do you do? Your special teams, you do nothing. But Banjo is a special teams player. Like, what do you do? Besides, you 8:05 in the morning, you get your daily hug every day from Woody. What do you do the rest of the day, Aaron Glenn? Like, honestly.
I mean, obviously, the season didn't end like it should. The season didn't happen like we wanted it to. But you reflect on it, you talk about it, and then you move on. And what's the plan? What's the vision going forward? That's what those conversations will be about.
I'm sorry. What you said to us, is that what you expressed?
Say again?
What you said to us when you first came out here, is that what you expressed to them in there?
As far as
it's on you.
Absolutely.
Aaron, is there anything you can point to this season to give people on the outside confidence that you're the right guy to turn this around?
You know what? That's the tough thing. It got to be trust. It got to be faith. It does. And
really,
the thing is, like I said before,
really, what have we seen as Jets fans think we're turning around? Zero. There's nothing. Okay, special teams. You know what? But Westhoff recommended Banjo to Aaron Glenn, honestly. Our defense is a shit show. Actually, that's lightly how we say it's a shit show. My body is the language, kid show. But, terrible. You know what's crazy? We have 0 interceptions the entire season. That's total levels of ineptitude for this defense. How do you have a defense that has 0 interceptions? That is it's a funny say. 2025 Jets are the first team ever to have 0 interceptions the entire season. That is total levels of ineptitude. And you know what's crazy as well? Like, we have the 3rd worst DVOA in history. Offensive DVOA and defensive DVOA. Like, this is the worst Jets team I've ever seen. Like, people say 2020 Jets are the worst team. Oh, my God. This team's terrible. Half the games this year, we got blown out. It's crazy how bad it is. We got blown out every game. It's crazy.
I've been here, done that. And I just know myself. Hopefully the fans know that. And I understand this season was not the way that everybody wanted to go. And I get that. But, again, just don't let go of the rope. And just trust me. And I know it's hard to say. Just trust me and have faith in what we're doing.
Really? Am I going to trust you, Aaron Glenn? I don't trust you right now. I mean, you're very good at flip flopping, Aaron Glenn. That's the only good thing you're good at, Aaron Glenn. You're very good at flip flopping. In April, after Rodgers was caught, Quentin Williams was like, "Oh, it's gonna be a rebuild." Aaron Glenn's like, "Oh, we're here to win now." And in the summer, it was like, "Oh, talking about the bull rush of Will McDonald, like because Will McDonald had a bull rushing move." Aaron Glenn's like, "Oh, it's coaching, man, it's coaching." And then in the fall, they were like, "Oh, we're gonna make a team that makes fans proud." Honestly, we're not proud. This is embarrassing. We finished 3-14. You know what's a funny thing? We had 3 wins. 2 of the wins I was at the game. That's crazy. That's embarrassing. We only 3 wins. You know, we had more wins last year with incompetent coaching staff. And you think Ulbricht's a bad interim coach? Oh my God, Aaron Glenn's horrible. And he was like, "Oh, he's trying to start coaching, taking shots at Robert Saleh." Honestly, so far, Saleh is a better coach than Aaron Glenn. Honestly, at least he developed players on the defense. Aaron Glenn, 0 players have improved, honestly. It's been terrible.
I know you're talking about moving forward, but like as you go in this offseason, even as you're going in next season, and if losses happen and stuff like that, how much will the scars of the season still be on your mind as you go forward and as you try to teach these guys about how to respond to losing and things like that?
Well, the thing is, every season is different, and this locker room would not be the same, and that's just how it is. So after every season, it doesn't matter if hell, we go 15-2. Once the season's over with, you go on to the next. So the NFL doesn't care. And this is a year-by-year league. So I'm not going to let this season affect me from going to the following season. The only thing I am going to do is learn from it. Right? That's all you can do. So I'm not going to let anything that happened going on this year, affect me as far as my thought process going into next year. Learn from it, absolutely. But as far as, not wavering from I'm just not going to do that at all.
What was your message just to the team that they came off the field for the last time?
Listen, I love every one of those guys. I appreciate what they've done. But obviously we got a lot of work to do. And that's okay. Getting to off season, once the off season starts, we're going to work out.
Honestly, Aaron Glenn, you say, "Oh, we're going to work on the offseason." You might not even be here tomorrow, Aaron Glenn, with how competent and inept you are. Woody Johnson might fire you if he has balls. Maybe he'll fire you, get an offensive minded head coach. You won't be here tomorrow, Aaron Glenn. Maybe you will because Woody Johnson's like the worst owner in the NFL. But you might not be here tomorrow, Aaron Glenn, to make the decisions. Let's say.
Ass off, and we remember everything. So I'm going to say we remember everything.
Are you embarrassed, Aaron, by the way, about the last 5 games?
That's a tough word, embarrassed. But I would say this: I'm not happy. I would say that. I think that's the better word. I'm not happy with the way that it went down. Anytime you lose in that manner, it's hard to be happy about that. So, but again, I'm not hiding from that. I'm not running from that. It's something that we have to eat that. And I know as the head coach, I have to do whatever I got to do to make sure that we get it turned around.
One of the things you said to us during the week was you were looking for and that stuff. Did you see that today? I mean, what
guys, it was not an effort issue. All right, so I don't want to go down that road.
You know why, Aaron Glenn? Because players are checked out and players are quit on you, Aaron Glenn. That's why there's been no effort. All the players have quit on you. You're not a good coach. Sorry to say. Hopefully you prove me wrong, but you're not a good coach. Players quit on you. The last 5 games have been blowouts. It's been terrible.
Today was collectively of we missed tackles, and offensively we didn't do enough to go make some plays. We got to coach better, so collectively as a unit, that's what happened with this game. This game was all about that.
Thanks, everyone. You Brady in his locker.
All righty.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Incompetency. Let's hope you get fired tomorrow. That's for fun. That's for sure. Oh man, this Jet season's over. Finally, man, this was like terrible season, honestly. And look, and so far, taking away from this press conference, he's clueless. Like really, like a good thing you're taking accountability. Thank God. Like as a first year coach, not deflecting the blame on everyone else, but seriously, you did a horrible job. If I was grading you, Aaron Glenn, so far this season, I would give you a grade of F, 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 F. 10 Fs in a row. Every week I'll grade you. Except the Steelers game, maybe I'll grade you like a say. But every week since that Steelers game, I'll grade you an F. And this is me being generous, honestly. This is me being generous. If I was not generous, I would give you a grade of I, as in incomplete. Because we're so far, oh my God, we're terrible. Because honestly, if I grade the defense, I'll grade you defensively this season. I'll grade the defense an F. Horrible. How do you have a defense that has 0 interceptions? Even Beast would have an interception. Honestly, like offensively, give it a D. Like granted, X-ray and shows promise as an OC, but our quarterback play is terrible. Brady Cook looks like the worst backup quarterback I've seen in the NFL. Tyler Taylor is decent. Justin Fields is the worst starting quarterback I've seen in the National Football League. And Aaron Glenn really had balls to pay Fields $30 million. Like, really, why would you want to pay Justin Fields $30 million? He's the worst starting quarterback in the league. Half the games he had under 100 passing yards. It's embarrassing. How do you have half the time under 100 passing yards? The NFL today is such a pass-friendly league. The NFL is so pass-heavy, it's crazy. And you have under 100 passing yards, it's embarrassing, honestly. Like, imagine having under 100 passing yards in today's NFL. It's just, you get benched for it. And then Brittany Cook, oh my God, he's the worst starting quarterback in the NFL already. He's getting benched, he's thrown 5 picks so far. He's terrible. He had 3 picks in the Saints game. He takes sacks, holds on the ball too long. Brady Cook is inept as a quarterback, honestly. You see the offense today? It was preseason offense. It was terrible. Quentin Skinner was on the field. We're so bad, honestly. Let's hope 2026 turns around. But I don't have faith in Aaron Glenn turning around. He's like, oh, we're going to really turn around. Really, what signs as a Jets fan? Tell me in the comment section, what signs do you see with Aaron Glenn that makes you believe? The 4% that believe, oh, Aaron Glenn's going to turn around. Honestly, hear me in the comment section. What do you think he's done well? Because honestly, Dan Campbell, at least you can point out to stuff. But Aaron Glenn, oh, no, you can't point out to anything. How's our defense improved? How's our offense improved? Has special teams improved? Maybe special teams has improved. Okay, they're historically the most best special teams year ever, but offensively we're terrible. Defensively, we're terrible as well. Oh my God. This is a shit show. Other news of the day, the playoffs started. Right now the Steelers and Ravens are playing football right now. Sunday night football game. Let's check the score right now for the 4-quarter game. Oh wow, Steelers won 26-24. They're now the number 5 seed in the playoffs. So now the Pittsburgh Steelers are the Kings AFC North. You know what? You guys want to make the bet? You know what I'm betting? The Steelers are going to make it out of the AFC. Aaron Rodgers or Zachary. Dive me on the hill. I wasn't really live streaming at the time, but I really wanted the Jets to keep Aaron Rodgers, honestly. Oh, my God. We should have red flags in when Aaron Glenn's got rid of Rodgers. I was like, oh, my God. I wanted Rodgers back so bad. And the Jets made a huge mistake not keeping Rodgers, honestly. I was saying it would have been good, but we would have been better than this crap show that we're watching right now. Bleep show with Justin Fields. Oh, my God. Terrible. Oh, man. Would have been so bad. Did you see Rodgers, Rodgers is accurate, poised down the field. Metcalf, he's just poised, and he was better last year. But half the delusional Jets fans last year was, oh, it's Aaron Rodgers' fault. No, the defense was terrible. Our weapons, I don't know, besides Garrett Wilson, drop passes. Because he force-feed Devontae. Our defense is terrible. If you're actually sane and actually had football knowledge, be like, oh, yeah, I'm just glad. Because honestly, if Rodgers is still here, I'm glad Rodgers is doing good right now. But if he was still on the Jets, oh my God, the amount of delusion with Jets fans, it's crazy. Oh, it's Rodgers' fault. They were shit. No, it's not. Bro, watching this year, if you actually watch the season, it's not Rodgers' fault. It's just our coaching's terrible. Our roster's terrible. Even the Sauce and Quentin deals. Okay, the trades that worked in retrospect. We got more picks. But really, do you trust Aaron Glenn? I trust Muji. He's good with the in-season trades. But do you guys really trust Glenn? I'd be up in the comments, honestly. Honestly, that sucked today. Yeah, it's true. Nate, if you want to call in, we just finished the press conference. Give me your thoughts on the Jets. Oh man, season's over, but we're gonna be talking about the NFL playoffs. We're gonna talk about the playoffs coming up. Playoffs are coming up next weekend. So what do you guys type in the chat? Like, what do you guys think is in the Super Bowl? It's crazy because it's so unpredictable. Usually there's always like a dominant team in the NFL for the Super Bowl, but I really don't have anything. I really don't have a Super Bowl favorite. My thoughts are your thoughts. Which are Jake's thoughts. Really, Nate? My thoughts are your thoughts, which are Jake's thoughts. I mean, I see the same stuff. I don't just copy and paste Jake's things. I mean, really, I have the same opinion as Jake. Like, I want Rodgers back. I mean, I agree with Jake on a lot of stuff. I mean, I think Glenn's horrible as a coach. I mean, look, we have 0 interceptions the entire season, and I'm watching the Jets this year. You know what's crazy? I would never turn off the game as a blowout. Bro, half the games I turn off. Like, I didn't watch the Bills game. Turn off the Patriots game after halftime. That was embarrassing. Turn off the Jags game after halftime. Turn off the Cowboys game after halftime. I said like 4 or 5 games I turned off because it was a blowout. It was terrible. Our coaching is terrible. Our offense is terrible. Fields is horrible. Oh, my God. Especially a Patriots game. I don't know, I was on Jake's show, and it's what he should have done in the fumble because he didn't fall in the fumble. I mean, that was crazy. But playoffs are out. What do you guys thoughts of the Super Bowl? Because right now, I think right now the Broncos are gonna be like, I have some good. So for the wild card, Rams Panthers, I have the Rams winning that game. Packers Bears, I have Bears winning that. Bills Jags, I have the Bills winning. I have the 49ers winning that game. Chargers, and I have the Texans winning that game. But let's see. Our Texans defense is good, but I feel like the Super Bowl so far, I might say I'd say 49ers. I'd say Bears, and Bears are my Super Bowl pick. I mean, imagine if the Bears go to the Super Bowl, that'd be good, but that'll probably just vindicate that Ben Johnson was a good coach in Canada all along, honestly. That's just my thoughts on it because, seriously, imagine Ben Johnson makes a Super Bowl. That'd be so crazy for City Chicago. Maybe it'll show me that I was actually right at the time about the coaching candidates, but I'm thinking Bears. I think either Bears Texans Super Bowl or Bears Jags. I don't know. Or maybe Seahawks Bills or Seahawks Patriots. I don't even know. It's so unpredictable. Usually they're like a dominant Super Bowl team, but I don't even know who's gonna make the Super Bowl. It depends who's really hot in the playoffs, but I'm gonna go live with the playoffs. Get my playoff predictions. I'm gonna go live with the Maximaniacs, and I'm gonna go live sharing my playoff predictions, and we're gonna talk a little bit about the playoffs, and that's just the future. And then once the Super Bowl's over, we're gonna talk about a little March Madness, my March Madness predictions on live stream. So if you want any Maximaniacs who want to join the show, come join, and then we're gonna talk about the off season. So in the future, we talk about the off season. We're gonna have a year-long discussion whether free agency is gonna come around in the draft. So far in the draft, so breaking Jets news, the Jets got the number 2 pick. So there really is a discussion. Dante Moore looks like if Dante Moore comes out, we can get him at the number 2 pick. I mean, Chambliss is looking good. I mean, did you guys see Chambliss in the college football playoffs? He played really good. Jerry's in the chat says fire AJ. Totally agree. He's terrible. I don't know if Woody Johnson's going to do tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll be so happy tomorrow if my phone rings and be like Jets have fired Aaron Glenn. I'll be so happy because seriously, I mean, there's people online saying, "Oh, it's stupid. The Jets are going to be stupid." Come on, you know what's stupid? If you keep Aaron Glenn after 1 year, showing how competent he is, oh my God. You know what's also crazy? The Falcons fired Reed Morris, and the Falcons had a 4-game winning streak. They're 8-9, and the Falcons fired Reed Morris after mediocrity. I mean, Arthur Blank at least has money and wants the Falcons to win. Let's see with that. But honestly, let's see. Hopefully it does, but we could see all the coaches get fired. Imagine if Tomlin's on the market. I would fire Aaron Glenn and get back Tomlin. That's what I would do. But we need defensive line. We need corner. We need safety. These are needs. We need quarterback. Quarterback's a number 1 most need position. Wide receiver 2. I mean, I think Anna Mitchell or John Mechie can be a good wide receiver 3, but I think we need a wide receiver 2, whether it's Carnell Tate in the draft or in free agency, whether T. Higgins is on the market. I would love to get T. Higgins on the Jets, but I don't know with this coaching staff. Tom Ace in the Super Chat says, I know today was a bad performance, but honestly, was it embarrassing? It was pretty embarrassing. Oscar Grouch says, to be honest, Max, I don't know how anyone could look at the season, how it turned out, and elect to bring it back Aaron Glenn for another year. It's irresponsible. Grid. You know what's crazy on this Jets report on Instagram? There's 40% people who want to bring Aaron Glenn back. Really, what has Aaron Glenn shown you as a fan? Honestly, what has he shown you? Has our defense improved? No. Has our offense improved? No. Our special teams, okay, but Westhoff requested Banjo to be special teams. He recommended to Glenn Banjo as a special team coordinator, honestly. And Glenn's a Parcells disciple. Really, he's not a Parcells disciple. He's an Adam Gase disciple, honestly. He's the worst. And I can say this about Adam Gase. I was watching the Jets for the Gase years. This is as bad as the Gase years, or even worse, honestly. That's my thoughts on it. Seriously, it's worse than the Gase years. Seriously. Channel appreciates the super chat, Tom. Thank you so much. Actually, good. No. Actually, any yesterday? No, not. But we need to but in the draft, we need wide receiver. We get some defense, whether Sonny Styles or some other defensive players or Cornell Tate. But we're going to be talking about that in the off season in April. There's a lot of things we could talk about, whether it's off season, draft, training camp. We're going to be breaking all the news in Jets land so far. But let's see some breaking Jets news so far. Cornell Tate's definitely the guy. Oscar Grouch. It says Cornell Tate is definitely the guy for us, Max. That's our future wide receiver, too. I agree. I mean, especially because I feel like all the Ohio State receivers are good in the NFL. I feel like, I don't know, Garrett Wilson's been good. Marvin Harrison's been decent. But really, the quarterback play in Arizona is terrible. Who else? Abuka's been playing good, really. How's Abuka been doing recently, honestly? Type of me in the chat. I mean, I haven't heard anything. I heard Abuka a lot in the preseason stuff. $99 super chat says, great show. Honestly, who do you want as our quarterback next year? If the Raiders don't get Mendoza, I want to get Fernando Mendoza in the draft, but draft the quarterback. I don't care. Dante Moore looks good so far, but you know what? If it turned out Chambliss plays good the rest of the college football playoffs, I think Chambliss could be a good option. But I mean, let's see. There's always a quarterback conversation, but I mean, if Chambliss plays good, he might be a first-round quarterback. So far, he's projected on a 4th or 5th round if he doesn't get 6 year for the NCAA eligibility. But I think Chambliss could be a good option. That's what my thoughts on it. That's really my thoughts. If Chambliss could be a really good option for the Jets. Honestly, he could be a good option. I wouldn't know that. But there are a lot of draft. Let's do mock draft right now. Type in the chat. Who do you guys want? Who do you guys want in the draft? Honestly, This is so far Tankathon's mock draft so far. As so far it has we got the first call on the line today. First off is Gary 3D Boxing. What's up, Gary? How you doing?
Oh, what's up, Mad Max? How are you?
I'm good. So what do you want to talk about today?
Show is extraordinary.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Couple of things. How you doing with the ladies in college? Are you
Oh,
back
man,
in college, or when do you go back to college?
Go back to 17th, Gary.
17th. All right.
So what do you want? What do you want to talk about the Jets game today? What do you think? What's your thoughts?
Did you want to talk about boxing?
No. Yeah, we can talk about anything. Let's talk about
the. Who do you like, Dalton Smith or Sabril Matthias? Who you got on Saturday?
Matthias is good. So
Matthias he's a wrecking ball, but he's kind of flat-footed. He's one-dimensional, come-forward guy. He eats a lot of shots.
Yeah, but
do you think that Dalton Smith can just replicate Liam Paro's performance from a conventional stance and just? I think
he can perform like that. I think he can perform.
So who are you picking? You picking Matthias or you picking Dalton Smith?
Dalton Smith.
Dalton Smith. Okay.
What's your decision? What's your Jets point? What's your Jets point for today, Gary?
Did you watch the Net game today?
Oh, the Nets game.
The Nets blew out Denver, smoked them.
Oh man, did you watch the Jets game as well? Or that was embarrassing.
I did. I tried. I watched most of the second half and I looked at the first half because the Net game was on at the same time. So it's mostly watching the Net game. I was looking at the Jet game.
Okay. But what do you think? Oh my God, it was embarrassing. Honestly, 35.
I don't even think they're gonna win the Super Bowl, bro. I'll be honest.
Who?
The Jets.
They're not.
No, they're not.
But they're terrible.
They're terrible. 3-14.
Yeah, I was talking about we were talking about the playoffs and stuff. Who do you think is the Super Bowl favorite?
Oh, we were just talking about this. I'm gonna go with. I think the Rams are gonna win Super Bowl, and I say it's the Rams and Buffalo. That's my pick. I'm gonna go. I go quarterback heavy. So whoever has the best quarterback, I think quarterbacks usually carry the day. I know the Eagles won last year. So
I feel true. It's usually it's always a dominant teams in the Super Bowl, but I don't know. It's so different this year in the football landscape. It's different.
Are you rooting for Rodgers? You want Rodgers? You want the Steelers?
I think Steelers will win. I was actually, I wasn't on Jake's show. I started calling on Jake's show in August, but oh my God, I want Rodgers to come back. I was on, Matt O'Leary. I've been calling the show for 5. Do you watch Matt O'Leary a lot or?
Time to time.
I've been calling the show for 5 years, and I was saying I wanted the Jets to keep Rodgers. I was on because how long have you been calling on Jake's show? Because I've been calling for since August, really.
I've been calling Jake's show for 2 years now. At the end of the 2023 season.
Oh yeah, so
yeah,
I wanted the Jets to keep Rodgers. There's so
did I.
Same. I want the Jets to keep Rodgers because honestly, any sane Jets fan would just think, oh, who wasn't the problem last year? Our defense was terrible. Yeah, I've been scrolling on Reddit, but every time I see Reddit, it's oh my God, it's Aaron Rodgers' fault. No, it's not. Our defense was terrible. It was our defense. Sorry for my language. Was a shit show last year. Now the Jets are horrible. Honestly, Aaron Glenn is one of. What do you think? Do you think Aaron Glenn's getting fired or no?
Do I think? No, I think he'll be back. I would put the chance of him being back at between 85 and 90%. I think it's almost certain that I don't want him back. I would fire him.
I would fire him as well. Seriously,
I don't think he's getting fired.
I would fire him as well. Terrible.
Terrible.
Worst head coach I've seen. I was watching his press conference. And bro, every time I watch his press conference, it makes me hate Aaron Glenn more. He's so clueless, bro. He's clueless, and at least he took accountability for blaming on the season, but he should have done that earlier. Honestly, the players have already checked out. Did you see that? It
was 0-7, and he started 0-7. So I don't want to hear. And then everyone in the end of the season quit on him. His whole team quit on him. The team no-shows every week.
And you know what's crazy?
I don't understand bringing him back.
I don't understand. You know what's crazy I've seen on Instagram? They say 40% of people want Aaron Glenn back. Who wants Aaron Glenn back, honestly? People just don't watch the team, bro.
40%. That means 60% don't. That's a big number. 60%
of people don't want him back. Who voted 40% doesn't want Aaron Glenn back next year? What has he done better?
You're too young, right? If you're my age, Aaron Glenn was your favorite Jet. When I was a kid, when I was in high school, my favorite Jet was Aaron Glenn. Everybody's favorite. He was great as a Jet.
I understand he's a good player, but you have to.
That's why they want him back. Who wants him back? People my age who love Aaron Glenn.
I agree. I understand, but you need to separate him as a player and a coach. Aaron Glenn, the player, is great. The coach is terrible, honestly. Seriously,
they don't want to fire him. It's like when St. John's had Chris Mullen. They didn't want to fire him as their head coach. They didn't want to fire him. Eventually, you gotta make a move. They'll give Glenn one more year, and I think a year from now we'll be talking about Aaron Glenn being fired, and he'll have been
So
fired.
true, but let's hope he
we
just
have-
does it now. I mean, did you see the Ravens loss? So I hope maybe Harbaugh might be fired.
Oh yeah, that game was gay with all the missed field goals. That was gay. You got to kick field goals. You can't be missing field goals.
So true. It's like
you can't be missing field goals when you're being paid millions of dollars like that. That's gay.
So
You
true.
can't miss field goals like that. Yeah.
yeah, it's so true.
So
We
who
got
do you want
to-
the Jets? Who do you want the Jets to draft?
If I was me, like there really is like a couple options, like who I want the Jets to draft. But I mean, if Mendoza, but let's see, Mendoza. If the Raiders get Moore, that's what I think. But or we can get what's the other guy's name? Dante Moore. If he
Ty
comes out,
Simpson, Trinidad
Dante Moore.
Chambliss, Dante Moore.
Chambliss could be a good option. I don't really follow. Did you watch that Georgia? Ole
I
Miss
watched.
game?
I watched.
What do you think
I
of
watched the
Chambliss?
game.
Like, has he impressed you so far? I mean, he's
No.
impressed me.
He's been in the league. He's been in the league. He's been in college for 5 years, and now we're talking about drafting him off of one game. He's not an NFL quarterback. He's Johnny Manziel 2.0, which means probably someone will take him in the first round.
You know what?
He's not an NFL. He's undersized. He doesn't have the arm strength. He's Pac-Man. Bouncing around like that, throwing the ball around, scrambling like that. It's not going to work in the NFL. It's not going to work. And
Sounds good.
It's not going to work. No Trinidad Chambliss ever.
Chambliss, but what do you think? What are your thoughts on Diego Pavia? Like, would you want him as a quarterback?
He's your quintessential college quarterback. I don't want Diego. Well, I said the same thing about Riley Leonard, and Riley Leonard played well today, right?
Yeah, but I feel I watched Pavia like the SEC show or the his highlights. I feel like Pavia has potential. I feel like he could be a good quarterback. I mean, I would like the Jets. I wouldn't mind the Jets.
Are you going to take him in the first round?
I wouldn't. I mean, I would take him in the second if he's on the board second because he's like.
Where is he? I haven't looked at the mocks. Where is he projected to go?
I think he's like second, third round. But like, let's say if Dante Moore doesn't come out, I would take Pavia. Or
I'm not taking.
Or you take him with the Colts pick, honestly, Pavia, because he's like top 15 anyways.
I'm not taking a quarterback for the sake of taking a quarterback. Like I can't.
I think Pavia has potential. Have you watched Pavia highlights? He shows potential. I mean, I understand the Heisman thing, but I understand that.
You want to say hi, Decker? Say hi, Decker. Say hi. It's Decker.
What's up, Decker? How you doing?
They can't hear you. You want to say hi to Max?
Can you hear me? What's up?
Hi.
Hi, Decker. How you doing?
Good.
What do you want to talk about the Jets? Did you watch the Jets game?
No. They suck too much.
Yeah, the Jets suck.
I don't want to waste my time.
Yeah, Jets suck so much, bro. Yeah, I've been a Jets fan since like 2016. So.
Yeah, my wife is a Bears fan, and we're losing it to the Bears. Like it's a lost cause at this point.
Your wife's a Bears fan? Oh, I've
my wife.
I've cousins in Chicago. So, bro, I want Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson was my top coaching candidate. Seriously, he was.
Well, yeah. Well, he's not available. So
he's good. No, but he was my I'm talking about last year though. He was.
Last year. Yeah, he
when we fired Saleh, like Ben Johnson was my top coaching candidate. But I don't know with that I don't know if he would ever take the job because our ownership's terrible.
He's not taking this job. That's for sure. He would. Yeah, it was not about to take the Jets job. No way. No way.
Were you on Jake's show today? We're on Jake's.
No, I didn't call Jake's show today. What about Mendoza? Do you want Mendoza?
I would want him.
I don't want Mendoza. That whole thing where he's crying after the game was a little gay, right? I don't really
want
but that.
Seriously, I would like it. I would want Mendoza.
Yeah.
If the Raiders if Raiders say draft more, but
yeah, let's say the Raiders pick Moore. Who would you rather have, Mendoza or Moore?
Mendoza, but I really wouldn't care.
All right, I don't really. I guess Moore's got more upside, but is Moore really an athlete? Like, is he an athlete in the NFL? Like, not really. He's
Could
not
be
really.
that. I mean, I don't know.
He's not really athletic.
There's also like arguments to be made. Like, he doesn't have enough college experience. That's really what it is.
I think he should go back, but like in my opinion, there are only 2 draftable quarterbacks in the first round. He's one of them.
True.
He's going to draft. He's going to get paid.
I mean, we need a quarterback coach.
That's why we need to fire Glenn. Just bring in a whole new regime. Bring in Cliff Kingsbury. Let Cliff Kingsbury pick the quarterback.
Cliff would be a really good head coaching option. I really want him if we fire Glenn, but let's see.
And then
I know because Woody Johnson's gonna give him a daily hug every day. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Like it's a little.
That's what Jake says, but I mean, I'm like Aaron. I mean, I know Woody Johnson is infatuated with Aaron Glenn, honestly.
Yeah, you just don't really need to be touching me all that much. You know, like you don't need to be
So
touching me.
true.
You know, yeah. Like there's no. It's like it's a little gay, right? To always hug somebody, like it's a little.
Yeah.
It's a little gay. Like one hug. All right.
True.
Every day. It's a little bit much. It's a little much.
Sounds true.
Nate wants to do a mock draft. Do you want to do a mock draft?
Yeah.
With Nate?
We got another caller on the line. Philly Noodles.
All right.
What's up?
What's going on, guys? How you doing?
What's up? Good.
Not much. The hugs could get over gay. It depends on how long the hugs are lasting for. Is he embracing him? Is it an open hand embrace on the backside? Too much? Is he rubbing up and down?
But like every day I come in and hug you, it's like, all right, enough.
Sure.
It's like when two fighters, like you touch gloves to start the fight and you touch gloves to start the 12.
Well,
like every time a fighter wants to touch gloves to start every round or after every break, it's like,
okay.
All right, that's gay, bro. Stop. Like I'm gonna punch you next time you touch gloves.
I have a theory then. Maybe he's saying he's hugging him, but being Woody's old and he tries to be cool, and he has like the Woody chain. Maybe he's confusing a hug for a dap. You know, when you give a dap and you give a quick, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but we don't need to, do that every day. We don't need to be touching each other every day. We don't need to do that.
You could dap your boy up every day. What are you talking about?
You're not my boy, you're my boss. You're not my boy, you're my boss. All right? Like let's keep that straight.
We don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that's a bit much. I don't know. I could dap my boss every day. He's a cool boss. He's a cool boss. Got the Woody chain. He's trying to be cool, man. He's trying to keep up with him.
He's trying to be cool, and it's pathetic.
He's
like, what's his name? Skip Bayless.
Damn, that's
Let's talk about the Jets.
Max,
what's their Jets take for the day?
First off, my Jet take is sign Linderbaum at all options. I don't care what you do, just get Linderbaum in the building.
I think Linderbaum's a good option. Like he's
a great option.
Great option. And then who do you want the Jets to get in free agency? I would like T. Higgins, but I don't know if he's going on the market.
No, I thought T. Higgins got locked up again.
I think he's franchise tagged.
I think he'll be back with the Bengals if he's there, if Burrow's there. Wide receiver, I look at if you draft somebody well enough, maybe you go out and get Juwan Jennings as a reliable third.
I don't think Jennings wouldn't be a bad option, but let's be honest. I feel like Mechie's kind of shown potential as like wide receiver 4 or 5, but what's Anna Mitchell's shown potential. I feel like so far he's shown more potential. I feel like Anna Mitchell's shown more potential. Mechie has a problem with drops, I feel like.
Well, yeah, if you think about it, he got outplayed by Alec Pierce, Josh Downs, and company. Like that's kind of alarming in itself. It's like almost
Alex Pierce was nasty. He played with Sauce Gardner at Cincy. He was nasty.
I know he is. I'm saying, but he got outbeat by that guy, and he was supposed to be a better talent. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's kind of alarming. It's almost like the Justin Fields effect, but really minuscule because it's not the same cost whatsoever. You know what I mean?
How did Cincy get all those players? How did they get all those guys? How did they get all those guys, Max?
Cincy. You know who they didn't get? They didn't get. Go ahead.
They got Kobe Bryant. They got the running back Ford. They got Alec Pierce. They got the quarterback. What the hell was the quarterback's name? He played on the Falcons. He got drafted by the Falcons.
Desmond Riddler.
Yeah.
Desmond Riddler.
Terrible.
How did they get all those guys?
Yeah, so Riddler is terrible.
He was an option this past summer too. People were talking, but not a real option. But you know who they didn't have in that team was Spencer Rattler.
No, he was.
Who I know you wanted to go get Spencer Rattler.
Yeah, we need to go get Spencer Rattler. Spencer Rattler is the one. That's the guy you got to get right there. There's no better quarterback that's available than Spencer Rattler.
Spencer Rattler or Jacoby Brissett. Who are you starting on your team?
I think Brissett's a better option.
If we get Spencer, but hang on. Let me make my sales pitch. If we get Spencer Rattler, we'll win 2 Super Bowls in a row. Do you want to win 2 Super Bowls in a row?
I would.
I got work too early in the morning for this.
I feel like Brissett would be
I just wanted to say Spencer Rattler. I'm not gonna lie. I saw Gary on the call. I had to.
If you want to win Super Bowls, you got to get Spencer Rattler.
Yeah.
I got no comment to this. You're crazy.
What do you think about Cam Thomas, Philly Noodles? What do you think about Cam Thomas?
Cam Thomas, who's that?
You're not a basketball guy?
What is it? The Brooklyn kid?
Yeah, he's the Brooklyn Nets. He's the best scorer.
I don't know. They're like 4 drafts away from being like contenders in the bottom of the seed of the playoffs.
Denver today. Smoked Denver.
Yeah, Djokovic is gone. He's out for like a month. The Joker. is out for a month. Anybody will beat them right now.
Djokovic? Is that what you called
The
him?
Joker, whatever. Yeah, Nikola Jokic.
Jokic.
The
Yeah,
Joker.
the Joker. Jokic.
Yeah.
Jokic. Yeah, he's out.
Yeah, he's out for a month, dude. Anybody will beat him at this point.
They still have a bunch of other players on their team besides Joker. Like they're a championship team. They don't have just one guy. They got.
Well, what about Porter? You guys have Porter and Thomas,
Michael
right?
Porter Jr.
Yeah, and
that's what I'm
Thomas.
saying.
So you got like 1,000 small forwards, power forwards, but no guard.
No, we got plenty. We drafted all guards. Like we drafted 3-point guards and a shooting guard. So we got plenty of guards. And then we have Porter.
Oscar says just go poach Jameis Winston from the Giants.
I would do that.
I would do that. Honestly, he's good. He's a good.
But if you get Jameis Winston, it's fine. But you probably won't win 2 Super Bowls in a row. If you get Rattler,
you get Rattler.
We need to draft the quarterback as well. I mean, quarterback class is weak. Seriously. I mean, they always say about quarterback class, after the 2025 quarterback class, it was like, 26 can be even stronger. Drew Rattler this, Drew Rattler that. Like, God knows, bro, have these quarterbacks that were on the top, 10 in 2026. They all regress except, Dante Moore. Fernando Mendoza wasn't projected.
Hold on, Max. This is the barometer. Gary, here's the barometer. Rattler right now or Bryce Young for the playoff run for the Carolina Panthers?
Rattler always.
I gotta go.
The only guy I'm taking over Rattler, a handful of guys, the top 10, 12 quarterbacks in the league. After that, the answer is Rattler.
So Caleb Williams.
Rattler. Caleb Williams sucks.
Caleb Williams is a top 14 quarterback. He's in the playoffs. He's top 14.
So what does that mean? Bryce Young. So what does that mean, though?
You're in the playoffs. If you make it to the dance, you're pretty decent.
He's better than Joe Burrow?
Who?
Caleb Williams is better than Joe Burrow?
No, but injury aside. We got to go injury aside. He missed a lot of games.
He's better than Pat Mahomes? He's better than Pat Mahomes?
Injury aside.
No, no. Pat Mahomes was eliminated before he got hurt. He was eliminated from the playoffs before he got hurt. So Caleb Williams.
That's because of Taylor Swift. That's Taylor Swift's fault at that point. We can blame him.
Because I'm on a good team. You're this logic that because I'm on a good team, therefore I'm good. It's just not true.
No. Of course not. I mean, Nick Foles wasn't great, but he won a Super Bowl.
Jalen Hurts was just on a team that won a Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts sucks.
Jalen Hurts doesn't suck, but he's not a top 5 per se for passing and overall quarterback. No,
he's not a top 15.
10. It's top 10.
He's not a top 10 quarterback.
It's top 10.
He's not. Stop it. Stop it.
Come on. Do you think? All right. So, do you think you win a Super Bowl again with Jalen Hurts or with Dak Prescott if you're the Eagles?
Jalen Hurts.
No. I gave him a hard one. No, stop it. Hold on, Mac.
It's hard because Dak Prescott's so much better, but then he sucks in the playoffs, right? Like
there you go.
At that point.
Come on, man.
I hate the Cowboys, but even I like Dak Prescott. But you're right. Like you can't really win with him. It's proven you can't win in the playoffs.
You can't win with certain guys, man. It is what it is. Look at Josh Allen. That'll hurt, dude. Imagine you go through all these fucking playoffs. You never win the dance.
Josh Allen gets the Super Bowl this year. Rams, Buffalo, Super Bowl this year. That's my pick.
That's your pick?
Yeah.
All right. I don't have one yet, but Max, keep it up. Gary, I'll talk to you later. Spencer Rattler all day.
It was nice having you on the show.
Yes, sir. Keep it going, man.
Right, and then Cam Thomas. Max, what do you think about Cam Thomas?
Cam Thomas could be a good option.
Yeah. You want Cam Thomas?
Yeah.
What do you like about him?
He's good. He's a good player. I mean, is he the basketball player?
Yeah, Cam Thomas is a basketball player.
Basketball player. He's a good shooter. But you're a Nets fan. You're a Nets or Knicks.
Oh, Nets, baby. Nets.
I'm shocked you're even a Nets fan, bro. I feel like everyone in New York's like Knicks fan.
No, I'm a Nets fan. I've been a Nets fan since 88, 89.
89? Wow, that's crazy. I thought you'd be a fan after the super team with like Kobe, with Kyrie and stuff.
Yeah, no. I was old school New Jersey Nets fan. Kenny Anderson, Derek Coleman, and Drazen Petrovic, the original Big Three.
Original.
What year were you born?
2005.
So what's the? Oh wow. So you're 20?
20, almost 21 in February.
Okay. So what year in college are you? You're a sophomore?
Sophomore. Yeah, I'm a sophomore.
Okay.
Sports communication media.
What's holding you up here? Why are you struggling with the ladies? Let's figure this out.
I'm not struggling with the ladies. I got too many ladies.
Oh, you got too many ladies. I thought you were
too many ladies. I'm not as focused on Gary, I'm not as focused on talking to girls these days. I'm more focused on my major, which is sports communication media, leaning more towards sports marketing. But I'm just doing this as a little passion project. You know, I I like live streaming. I love being on Jake's show. So I'm using
right.
I'm using the as maniac charm to get so many viewers on this show.
No, it's good. Work on becoming the man that you envision. And once you become the man that you envision, then the ladies they'll just fall into place. It'll
Sounds
all
good.
fall into place.
Sounds good,
All
Gary.
right? All right. That's all I got. I'll talk to you later.
Sounds good. Ladies and gentlemen, Gary 3D Boxing and Philly Noodles just joined the show. So anyone who wants to join the show next time, subscribe. Anyone who wants to watch my show, we're going to be streaming playoffs. Subscribe to Max's New York Jets 8572. So legend Bobby Knight says Jets should get quarterback Lee Nova from UCLA. Really? Bobby, you really think that? Are you thinking about J.M. Malava? Is that what you're trying to get? Is that what you're talking about? Bobby Knight, J.M. Malava? He could be a quarterback option. That's what I think. Oscar Grouch says, heard that super chat. Oscar Grouch 755 says, Shout stuffed Rattler to the locker rooms, took a shot in New Orleans. You know what? Shuck's just better than Rattler, honestly. I mean, have you watched the Saints with Tyler Shuck versus Spencer Rattler? They play way better under Shuck than they play under Rattler. That's just really my opinion on it. Tom Ace says maybe you draft Mendoza's brother. Could happen. It really could. It really could happen. Honestly, true. You know, honestly, it's getting late. I might just end this live stream, but if you guys want to subscribe to me, Max's New York Jets 8572. I'm going to be doing live streams. So the next live streams probably be Saturday, Sunday for the playoffs. When we talk about playoff football, you know, previewing the playoffs and the Super Bowl. Subscribe to me, Max's New York Jets 8572. Thank you so much for everyone for tuning to live stream, and go Jets.